What's up, guys, and welcome to SCP Containment Breach Unity Edition. Now, in the last video, I went around the facility, we checked out some of the SCPs, and there's a few things that I forgot. In the patch notes, it says that the basement, or I guess I think it's 939, was actually removed in this version, just temporarily. And also, I mentioned Shy Guy. Shy Guy is currently not in this version of the game. They have been showing it off recently, so it might be in a future upcoming version. I'm not exactly sure when. Also, if you guys have been following the progress at all, you'll know that the MTF, they've been working on MTF units and I think like Sigma and stuff, which is actually really exciting. But besides that, what I want to do is today we're going to be checking out the rest of the SCPs. I think my last video covered almost all of the SCPs, but we're probably going to be trying to kill ourselves with them. So we're going to be talking about the Dragons, or 1762, which is -1, which is the box. The Dragons designation is actually 1762-2. They are flying origami creatures that come out of the box. Now, there's actually a different dimension inside of the box, and that world is called Fantasy. And inside of this fantasy world is all kinds of creatures of myth. You have ogres and cyclopses and elves and gnomes and all kinds of different stuff, right? I think most things in fantasy that humans have thought up are probably in this box. I'm not exactly 100% sure, and that's kind of conjecture, but it seems to be the humans' imagination that kind of created this box. Now, I'm going to be reading the story of this, and it's not a very happy tale. Now, what happened is I think this box has been around for a very long time, and eventually it was captured by the SCP Foundation and stored in containment. Now, I don't think this game is like the lore-friendly version. Either that or it's like before these events have happened, because on the box it says here be dragons. And at the end of the story, it says here were dragons, and you'll understand why here in a second. So 1762-1 began to undergo a series of events that lasted 11 months and 28 days. These events, as well as prior incidents that led up to the beginning of the scenario, have now been classified under the title the Jabberwocky event. 2004, this is the first recorded instance of 1762-1, also known as the box, opening while contained at site blank. And they left a letter. The letter says, "You have found us. Thank you. It has been so long since we last saw each other, friends. The peace has been upheld. The giants and behemoths have kept their word and have not caused any trouble since you last came and gave the order. We missed your company. How has your family been? Do you still know how to work your room? You are welcome to visit any time." 1762-4, date obtained, 2004. It is strange to see how much your world has changed. It is even stranger to see how we now appear in this place. In fantasy, we are much bigger, or maybe you've grown taller. Fantasy is still the same. We hope you can visit us like you used to. Though our room is as grand as ever, it appears yours has shrunken. We do not understand. The rooms were supposed to be maintained, as was our agreement. Please restore the belief. 1762-6, date obtained, 2005. Only 20 instances of 1762-2, the Dragons, appeared during this event. Said instances did not lift off and instead walked slowly on foot for the whole period they were out of the box. Friends, we apologize for our few numbers. We have had to remain in fantasy for quite some time. The others are growing impatient. We are trying to keep the peace, but please, for all of our happiness, repair the room quickly. We know you are trying. Your family is the most imaginative of us all. 1762-14, date obtained, 2000 and blank. Along with 10 instances of 1762-2 appearing, 3 balls of yellow, crumpled construction paper were expelled from the box. These pieces were observed to shake violently for 5 seconds, then ceased all further movement. They were picked up by the dragons and returned to the box. The giants were foolish. Your room was not ready to accept them yet. We're sorry, friends. We hope that we can still see you, but time is growing short for our happiness. Document 1762-15, date obtained, 2000 and blank. 5 instances of the dragons emerged. Carrying said document, they immediately returned to the box after depositing it on the floor. Tensions are rising. Fantasies becoming darker. We, the serpents and the hybrids, are furiously trying to hold them back, but the giants and elves wish to strike and make an entrance. They say that your family has grown stupid and ignorant. We hope this is untrue. It would sadden us all greatly to know that you have forgot. Document 1762-16, date obtained 2000 and blank. A single red dragon emerged from the box. Its wings were torn and it was noticeably crumpled. It collapsed on the floor 1 minute later and did not move again. Upon its expiration, the body of the dragon rapidly unfolded and revealed a message written on the white side of the paper. War. Goodbye, friends. 2 hours later, the box opened and emitted flames that reached 2 meters in height and temperatures of around 1700 Celsius. Sounds of distant roaring were heard from within the box. At 2000 hours, a large amount of torn paper pieces and paper balls were ejected from the box. Several damaged dragons were also expelled and were deemed deceased upon examination. The box continued to sporadically open and close for the next 6 weeks. During this time, it continued to emit fire as the paper discharged from it steadily decreased. Matter resembling muscle and tissue was continually expelled from the box at increasing frequency. The box remained closed and inactive for the next 7 months. 1762-17, date obtained 2000 and blank. This document was discovered lying inside the interior of the box. It was written on parchment and many of the words have been blurred or stained with blood. Are you still out there, friends? We miss you dearly. Fantasy is no longer safe. Our haven, your beautiful creation, is gone. The giants are dead. The centaurs are dead. The birds have fled. We are going to bury your room. We cannot risk hurting you. This is our goodbye. Maybe one day your family can build another room. This may be a hollow hope, but we will cherish this thought. 1 hour later, 1762-1 began to shake and emit smoke for 15 minutes, after which it began to sag and collapse. Several portions of the box began to char and tear, creating small burn holes throughout. The words "Here be dragons" on the lid were burned away. Document 1762-18, date obtained 2000 and blank. This is the final message obtained from the box. It was written in ink on papyrus scroll, and also depicted a scene of a painted mountainous landscape filled with large trees and waterfalls. A single winged dragon can be seen in the background. It appears to be flying away. The message is written in black ink in the bottom right-hand corner. Master says that we won't see you again. We are sad. So are the remaining others. We once filled each other's heads with dreams and goals. It is sad that we cannot share them any longer. Master says we have to go. He says that he will make us a new fantasy. He says you cannot be a part of it. We are sad. We love you. We will not forget you. We are scared. Will you forget us? Upon removal of the document 1762-18, salt water began to leak from 1762-1, and burn marks that covered the container began to disappear. 3 minutes later, the box had been restored to its original state. The words "Here be dragons" were replaced with the words "Here were dragons." The Jabberwocky event is declared concluded with this occurrence. Since the end of the Jabberwocky event, the box has shown no further anomalous properties and has been declared neutralized. The box and 3 deceased instances of the dragons now reside in researcher Yoshihiro Takanaka's office for commemorative purposes. Okay guys, so that is the story of the dragons, and I'm going to just summarize what I got out of it. Basically, they existed and they had connection to humanity. And as we became more technologically advanced, we began to not believe, and it seems their existence is based on our belief. We created them. I guess they started to appear in our world as these origami shapes because we couldn't believe. And it seems that the other races kind of stopped having faith in us and war broke out. And eventually it all crumbled. The dragons were kind of our ambassadors for their world, but they couldn't stop it and they couldn't prevent the war. So eventually the war ended. Mostly everything was dead, and then the box eventually crumbles. That's what I got out of it anyways. So hopefully you enjoyed my reading. It is a sad tale. And apparently, according to you guys, there's a few other stories that are also really cool, and some of them are sad, some of them are awesome. And I plan to kind of like, if you have any cool SCPs that you want me to read about, link them down below and I'll try to read a few of them. I can't read all of them, but maybe I'll mention them in future videos. But I think it's really cool that we get to see this in game, as it's kind of like, see, I'm guessing the game, see, if this isn't lore friendly, I'm guessing the game probably takes place when they were first found, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Or it could just be not a lore friendly thing, and it just here is kind of like a homage to the dragons. You can see that they're leaving notes and stuff, but the dragons still exist. So I'm guessing the dragons coming out of the box is just the homage, and then the letters and stuff is actually what happened afterwards. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little reading. And if you want me to do something like that in the future, let me know. I was kind of iffy because I don't really like reading for a long time. I feel like people lose interest. But I don't know. Hopefully you enjoyed it. So what we're going to do for the rest of this video is I'm probably going to take the SCPs that I've already encountered and probably murder myself with them. So it'll be a little bit happier. Now, last video, we already murdered ourselves with 178. Oh, God. Oh, God. We've also been murdered by 106. We've been murdered by 173. And we've been murdered by the candies, when you grab 2 or more candies from the bowl, right? So our goal is, I think we're going to try to murder ourselves with the bonbons. Maybe all... Oh, God. This is a horrible idea. Wait, are we safe? I think we're safe. Yeah, we're safe. No, we're not safe. We're definitely not safe. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try to figure out where to go. We're also going to run away from this guy. Hopefully he doesn't murder us, but we do have medical bandages and stuff in our inventory in case he does attack us. Are you still chasing me, dude? Oh my God. Please, for the love of God, stop chasing me. Okay, so after looking on the wiki, it seems like they've altered the story of this game compared to what the story normally is to allow 1762 to still exist. At least that's what the wiki says. I don't know if that's 100% true or not. Also, it appears that I have seen every single SCP in my last video. So yeah, the only thing really left to do until they re-enable some of the other SCPs and add more in the future. By the way, guys, this whole huge massive update is kind of like the foundation or the groundwork that they've been working towards to be able to make the game better. So now that we've had this foundation, we'll probably see some more SCPs and stuff like maybe sooner. I'm not 100% sure though. Okay, so our first death consists of the evil butterflies here. Hello, Disco Duck. How are you doing, man? Now I ended up starting a new game just because I couldn't find anything. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, this isn't very exciting. Actually, I don't think I saved it. Oh, I don't think I saved it. I don't think I saved it. Wait. Okay, so 553 swarm and killed you. Okay, so yeah, not very exciting, but you know, that's fine. Hopefully it doesn't load me in where I'm immediately dead. I'll have to like kill myself with cheats or something. Okay, so the next death up on the list is the bonbons here. As you can see, it's already claimed 1 life, which is fine. So let's go ahead and take a couple bonbons, and we shall murder ourselves. Consume. Use item. So I think you can take a couple of these without... Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, I think 1 is fine. Possibly. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm bleeding. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, 1's fine. I feel like this is a horrible idea. Everything about this is a very, very bad idea. Pick up 207. Okay, so we're bleeding again. 80%. Okay, yeah, we're still fine. Let's go and take another one. What's the worst that could happen? We might be 100% dead this time. We might be 100% dead. Yep, we're dead. Yep. Cause of death, 1079 killed you. Okay, so the way 1079 works is the volume of blood secreted increases exponentially as more pieces are consumed. Bubbles form in the subject's blood as a consequence of the SCP's intended function, causing the subject's blood to boil. Death by exsanguination occurs in 95% of subjects who have consumed 4 or more candies in one sitting. Exsanguination is compounded by the foam collecting in the lungs of the consumer. After standardized animal testing was conducted, it was found that SCP-1079's effect scales with the consumer's body mass. So yeah, we bleed to death, and it's a bad time. It's a very bad time. So let's go ahead and take 207. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, this makes this a lot faster. Hi. Now, I can't remember exactly. I'm not sure if only one drink actually murders you. Looks like we're still fast. I think you need to drink more than one before it just straight... Oh, you feel like the SCP-207 is worn off completely. Okay, sweet. Let's go ahead and save it. We're going to take this a second time. As you can see, our screen changes. We're gonna go ahead and consume this. You feel like drinking any more would be a bad idea. Cause of death. You drank 207 too many times. So, I mean, it's useful, but at the same time, you can die. Yeah, it causes internal organ failure and massive hemorrhaging if you drink too much of it. So, definitely a bad idea. I think... Oh, 500. Sweet. I see. I would try to see if I can make this into, I think, 427, but I don't think that exists in this game right now. And the ring. Now, what 500 does is it basically heals everything. So, you know, it's kind of like a cure-all, which is nice. I'm trying to think. I think that's mostly everything right now. You go and open us. Medical hypo. As for 714... So this makes you immune to like mimetic things or like, I guess, psychic attacks and stuff like that. But at the cost, it causes you to get really tired until you die, basically. I might be explaining these very shit, but that's basically what it does. You get tired until death. As you can see, our screen's getting hazier. we're slowly passing out. You can also see I can't sprint anymore. I'm pressing the sprint key. No sprinting. So this is good for things like the doctor and stuff. So yeah. Also anything that causes anything mimetic to happen. I think the coffin thing, it's good against that. It's actually good against a lot of things. It's like a really good item. And since I actually checked out all the others last time, like 178 and the birthday monkey and all that kind of stuff, I think this concludes all the SCPs basically in the Unity version. Like I said, more will be coming. This is just kind of like a foundation for what they want to do in the future. I also think they're going to be changing the name. I don't think it's going to be Containment Breach any longer. I think they're kind of like making the game way different. At least that's what their plans are, from my understanding. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The whole screen is basically black at this point. You can see like a tiny little dot. We're definitely on the verge of death right now. Yep. Cause of death. SCP-714 killed you. Nice. Okay, guys, so that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed the story of the dragons and also me checking out the various SCPs, the ones that we didn't check out last time. If you enjoyed, remember to smash like, and I will see you in the next one. So the next one of these is probably not going to happen until they come out with a new update. But I will be continuing. I still need to continue Isolation and 079. Is that what it is? I get so confused. The staircase one. So I need to finish those two. But yeah, this one I think is done for now. Unless you guys know something I don't. But I'm pretty sure this is all the SCPs. I checked the wiki and a few other sources. Oh yeah, and according to the commands, this is a full list of everything in the game right now. We got all the documents, obviously. We have a battery, we have notes and stuff like that. I think we got most of those. Cave notes, flaming duck. Did I see the flaming duck? I don't know. You can actually spawn a lot of these in. Document, which is the document. Red candy, yellow candy. Oh, yeah. So I guess the only thing we haven't really seen is all the different candies from the monkey, right? We could possibly do that. I don't know if these are... I think these have to do with the bowl of candy. I'm not sure what the different candies from the monkeys actually do. Small scrap, medium scrap, 207, large duck, regular candy, 1079, 178, 714, fine candy. Oh yeah, I think. Oh no, this is candy that's been. Oh, this has been put through 914. Yeah, besides that though, besides the candy from the monkey and also I guess putting these candies in 914, that's basically it. If you guys want to check out, I'm probably not going to check out this video, but if you guys want to check this stuff out, you can download the new update, I think pretty soon, so you can check it out for yourself.